In July 2019, Wizards of the Coast released Core Set 2020, the newest core set for Magic the Gathering. The set was well received, but was regarded as a come down from the sheer surprise factor of the previous two sets, War of the Spark, the self-proclaimed most ambitious set ever, and the thunderingly weird Modern Horizons, which one day deserves its own video. But, Magic being Magic, even the most archetypical of core sets still had a trick up its sleeve, even if it wasn't one intended by the set's designers. This is Corpse Knight, an uncommon black-white card from the set. And this is the Corpse Knight that some players opened in their booster packs on pre-release weekend. The difference is subtle, but important. The misprinted Corpse Knight is a 2/3, when it's supposed to be a 2/2. This isn't the first functional misprint ever, but it is the first in a really long time. Walking Atlas back in World Wake was supposed to be an artifact creature, but they missed the word artifact from the type line, though they got the frame right. A few early cards had incorrect mana costs, often making the spells cheaper than intended. Then there are cases like Invent, which was supposed to say until end of turn. But the Corpse Knight issue is a different league in my mind, partly because the correct version is also out there, but also because either of these versions could be valid and meaningful. One is a bit stronger than the other, though far from broken. But to a new player, the people for whom Core Set 2020 is designed, how would they react to seeing a misprinted Corpse Knight? The answer, of course, is that they would play with it. It's a game component, and the fault isn't visible like Walking Atlas, so they'd put it in a deck and give it a go. Maybe they just play against their friends at school or their siblings at home. With no connection to the wider Magic community, they might never discover that Corpse Knight was supposed to be a 2/2. And personally, I think that's brilliant. And, in a roundabout way, an expression of the kind of values that Magic extolled at the very beginning of its life. Part of the appeal of such a modular, customizable trading card game, the first of its kind, was that there was always new things to discover. New cards, new combos, new deck types, and new quirks. When the internet came around, much of that original intention was lost, as people could easily collate full lists of every card in the set. And nowadays, Wizards of the Coast do it themselves with the Oracle database offering the last word on what each card does. The comprehensive rules instruct players exclusively to use the Oracle card reference when determining a card's wording. That's Rule 108.1, and is how textless cards like this promotional lightning bolt work. But in the frontier days of Magic, before Oracle, even before the comprehensive rules, there was a card called Orcish Oriflamme. It was a 4-mana enchantment that gave your attacking creatures +1/+0. But in the first Magic set, limited edition Alpha, it was actually a 2-mana enchantment that gave your attacking creatures +1/+0. This was a mistake, and one that was fixed in the very next printing, but those 2-mana enchantments were still out there, and without Oracle to tell you what was what, there was nothing to stop you playing the superior version. Wizards effectively admitted as much with the release of the first banned and restricted list in January 1994. But, fast forward to 2019, Orcish Oriflamme is off the ban list, of course, and Oracle, as well as multiple reprints of the card, have cemented that it is, in fact, 4 mana. The whole event was even referenced in this new card, Goblin Oriflamme, from Modern Horizons, which ironically demonstrated that 2 mana is a perfectly fine cost for this effect. But with the curse symbolically put to bed in Modern Horizons, it shouldn't be a surprise that the very next set brought us Corpse Knight. And while, in essence, this was nothing more than a technical mistake, it's a great reminder that even 20+ years later, Magic still has, and will always need, the capacity for surprise.